Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me on today's video. In today's video, I wanted to share with you guys some of my favorite clean beauty fragrances in my collection. What inspired me to do this video, if I'm being really honest with y'all, I've been getting really bad headaches from my regular perfumes lately. I don't know what is going on, but I've been really sensitive to so many different fragrances in my collection and lotions and all of that. The weekend before last, my head was hurting me so bad, y'all, that I couldn't even take any type of scented shower gels in the shower. I had to revert to just a clean bar of Dove soap, like the unscented one. Everything with scent, you guys, was just completely out, and I was like that for like a good 3 days where it was just like my head was pounding. So usually when that happens, I know that I need to give my skin a break from like everything that my body is not agreeing with. So if you're interested in seeing what fragrances I would suggest to you, if maybe you are prone to migraines or you work in the medical field, or you just want something that doesn't have as many harsh chemicals in it, then this is the video for you. If you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Oshumare. On this channel, I talk about all things smell goods. It is so nice to meet you. And if you are a returning viewer, hey, it is so good to see you. All right, you guys, so all the fragrance houses that I'm gonna mention today can all be found at Sephora. And if you don't know, clean beauty fragrances at Sephora pretty much means that they've taken out most of the harsh chemicals like some parabens, sulfates, formaldehydes, and like formaldehyde-releasers that aren't good for you. I'll link in the description box more information about clean at Sephora if you guys are interested. But the first fragrance house that I wanted to highlight is the House of Commodity, and this is Milk, the Expressive version. This fragrance, it just makes me feel so relaxed, so chill. And to be honest, if this fragrance hadn't been listed as a clean beauty fragrance, I never would have guessed that there would be a clean beauty fragrance that smelled this good, this rich and luxurious, and just so decadent. So this fragrance is creamy, it's lactonic, it's got some milk in here, you have a little vanilla. This is such a great fragrance house. They have a wide range of fragrances. I feel like people think of clean beauty fragrances and they think, okay, well, they took out the harsh chemicals and now it's not gonna smell good and it's gonna just be a bland fragrance. But the House of Commodity proved all of that wrong, as well as the rest of all of these fragrances. If you've never checked out this house, I would highly suggest that you check them out, especially if you're prone to headaches like me. It has an amazing sillage and projection, and it's just a nice, cozy, warm fragrance that I absolutely have fallen head over heels for and cannot wait to pull back out for the fall time. So once again, this is Milk by Commodity, the Expressive version. The next fragrance house that I wanted to highlight is one that is really popular. Actually, all of these are really popular houses, but this one has definitely caught my attention this year. I added so many fragrances from this house to my collection, and I'm talking about the House of Skyler, and this is Peach Fields. And y'all, I think this fragrance is so fun. It's bright and upbeat. It's a fruity floral, but then it's like got this like warmth to it. But even though it's a fruity floral, it's also quite musky as well. I don't know if it's the osmanth that's in here mixed with the musk, but it's a really nice grounded peach. And this is like one of those fragrances that you put on and it like gets you going, you know? This is a fragrance that I would throw on if I was like going to meet up with my girls for brunch, because it reminds me of like a peachy drink that you would get. And to me, it's very nicely done. Not overly complex, but definitely a brunch fragrance, a running errands fragrance. It's just a nice, fun, everyday fragrance that I've really been enjoying. And it makes me really happy when I put it on. However, if you're not into peaches, this house does have like an assortment of different fragrances, and I think they really do make a little bit of something for everyone. So if this is not your thing, then definitely check the other fragrances out in this house. I do have one more Skyler fragrance coming up, but yeah, this one has like peaches. I get the grapefruit in here. And then I also get a lot of musk and sandalwood, especially in that dry down. So I really have been enjoying this one these last couple weeks, and it definitely has not been giving me a headache. So I will continue to be pulling for this one in the summertime. Once again, this is Peach Fields by Skyler. Next up, we have Boardwalk Delight. So this is for my gourmand lovers. This fragrance is like a sweet, slightly aquatic sweet treat, and it definitely does give you all the vibes of like being on the boardwalk with some cotton candy and just having a really good time. It's so fun. It immediately just like puts a smile on my face when I wear it. The coconut milk in here is so beautiful. I believe you also have like some apple and some guava. It is so nicely done. And it's about time that we got a clean beauty, like gourmand fragrance. I love me a good gourmand, and the fact that this is clean beauty is just like a nice added bonus. So if you have a sweet tooth and you just like to smell slightly like candy, but also like coconuts and apples and other solar notes, then I think you will really enjoy Boardwalk Delight by Skyler. The next fragrance house that I want to highlight is the Seven Virtues, and I have to talk about the fragrance that introduced me to this whole line, which is Vanilla Woods. Y'all, this is such a sexy woodsy vanilla that my husband loves on me. And it's so funny because when I got this fragrance, I wasn't really sure about it, but immediately he complimented me on it and I was like, okay, baby, okay. It did take me a while to like appreciate the woodsiness in here, but now I crave this fragrance, especially at night. This is a fragrance that I definitely do wear to bed for some reason, or like if I'm having movie night with my husband, which is like every night. This is also like a go-to fragrance of mine. Like after I get out the shower and I lotion up, I usually put this on and I pair it with the Sol de Janeiro. I think it's, oh gosh, I can't remember which one it is, but I'll link it down below. It's the one in like the reddish orange container. It smells just like this. And what I mostly get from this is definitely the vanilla and the musk, but I believe there's also some caramel in here, and I think there's also a little pear, and that combination is just so nice and just makes me feel like, okay, the day is done. Now I can have fun with my man. If you've never checked it out, I would highly suggest that you check this one out. It is so beautiful and sultry, and it is Vanilla Woods by the Seven Virtues. The next fragrance is also by the Seven Virtues, and this is actually a travel size that I have. I have a full size bottle of this, y'all, but I just haven't opened it yet because I like to get through some of my travel sizes first. But this is Coconut Sun, and I don't think I've ever talked about this fragrance on my channel, y'all. I have a ton of new fragrances that I ain't never talked about because honestly, I think it's because I just am a little embarrassed that I got so many fragrances over like the spring and the summer. If you guys do want to see the newer fragrances in my collection, then let me know. It's a lot. I think I got this during the Sephora Spring Savings event. And y'all, this fragrance has definitely grown on me. So y'all, when I first got this fragrance, I got the big size first, and then I went back and I got the travel size because I was like, you know what? I don't even know if I really want this fragrance in my collection. Let me just start out playing with this. And if this isn't really working for me, then I'll just return the full size because I don't know, I was just kind of like on a buying high and I'm like, yes, just throw it all in the bag. And then I got home and I was like, what am I doing? But then y'all, I start wearing this fragrance and you guys, this is such a beautiful, like watery coconut that you can dress up, you can dress it down. Oh, it just kind of once again puts you in like a vacation mood immediately. And I'm really happy that I kept the big size because I'm pretty much almost done with this now. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like hardly anything in there. And yeah, this is probably gonna be like one more use and I'm gonna be done. I love the jasmine in here. I think there's like jasmine flower. Of course, there's coconut, and then I believe that there's like some orange in here as well. This is such a nice summer fragrance, perfect for right now. If you haven't tried it, this is so pretty. I highly do suggest it. It's a coconut that is like done so good. One of my favorite coconuts for the season. Once again, this is Coconut Sun by the Seven Virtues. The next fragrance house that I want to highlight is one that we all know and love, and this is the House of Clean Reserve. And I just love this fragrance house. And this next fragrance that I want to talk to you guys about is Skin. Oh my goodness, you guys. So I really do love this bottle. I love this wood top. I think it's so pretty. But the juice inside of here, y'all, oh, is so yummy. What I pick up from this immediately is like this like salty like nuttiness that is just so addictive, y'all. This fragrance is so simple yet so enjoyable. Oh my goodness, it's so nice. And I think it can kind of throw people off because it's called Skin, so you would think, okay, well maybe it's just gonna smell like my skin, but it doesn't, y'all. It's like It's kind of like a skin gourmand, if that makes any sense. And it's another fragrance that I like to wear to bed, but I also do wear this one out and about. And this is another one that I get a lot of compliments on. People are always very curious to know what I'm wearing when I wear this one. Oh, I definitely do get the tonga bean in here, but then like I said, there's like these salty notes mixed with like I think a little bit of praline, and then there's some musk in the base, y'all. It's so beautiful. If you've never smelled it, I suggest you get your nose on it because it is quite addictive, and I do overspray this one because I'm like, oh, it's good for my skin. So I just kind of go all the way in, and it does have really good staying power as well. And it makes me feel like a little flirty. And also this might be my favorite clean beauty fragrance as of right now in my collection because it's just so uncomplicated, but it's like amazing. Once again, this is Skin by Clean Reserve. Staying in the same line as Clean Reserve, the next one that I want to talk about is Sparkling Sugar. And this is another fragrance that I have a full bottle of, but I just haven't actually even opened that package. It's just kind of sitting in my closet until I get through this one. But this one is so sparkly and it's like sugary and fun, and I love it. I love it. This fragrance makes me feel kind of playful a little bit because it's like fruity because of the peachy notes that are in here. It also has this like undertone that's kind of like musky, but mostly what I get in here is like the peachiness mixed with like that sparkly aspect. And it's not overly sparkly or overly peachy, but the blend is just so nice. Of course, this fragrance is good for right now, but I feel like I would reach for this one. Like if I was running errands or if I was like going to hang out with some friends, I would wear this one like all year round. And I think it fits the bill for so many different occasions, and it's a really nice scent. So once again, this is Sparkling Sugar by Clean Reserve. Y'all, as we talk, my hair is literally like getting poofy and shrinking as we speak. That's my black hair for you. So the next fragrance that I want to highlight is one by the House of Fleur, and this is Tangerine Boy, y'all. And this is such a fun fragrance, y'all. And the zestiness in here, oh my gosh, that's so good. I think I'm gonna spray myself with this because I don't have any perfume on. And oh, and like I said, none of these fragrances give me headaches, which is so nice because y'all was getting scared like, oh my gosh, am I gonna have to like get rid of all my fragrances because I can't tolerate them anymore? But I'm telling you, if you're having like headaches and whatnot like me, just switch over to your clean beauty fragrances or go get you some or get you one. All you need is really just one. And I'm telling you, it will like level everything out that's going on in your head that's like boggling around in there. And it's so soothing to the soul, I'm telling you. What I get in here is like the lemon. Oh, you definitely get that ginger. The ginger is done so nice in here, you guys. And then of course you have some tangerine, and I think there's like some floral notes in here as well. Definitely a nice one, and this one is so affordable. In fact, all of these fragrances, except for the House of Commodity, they're all really affordable. So if you've kind of been thinking about getting a clean beauty fragrance, you won't be breaking the bank with any of these. So that's also a really nice perk. And when I finish this decant, I definitely think that I'm gonna get a full size. Oh, because it's like, it's such a pick-me-up fragrance, and I love it. I love it. I highly suggest it. Once again, this is Tangerine Boy by the House of Fleur. And the last fragrance that I wanted to highlight for you guys to round out this whole video is one by the House of Ellis Brooklyn, and this is Flourish, y'all. This bottle, can we talk about this? Why didn't I have this in my Barbie pics? Girl, this fragrance is like a beautiful citrusy floral scent. For me, I like wearing this when I have like something really girly and feminine on, like a flowy dress or, you know, just bright colors. If I want to feel very girly and I just want to smell like a bouquet of flowers, I like to wear this one. In this one, you have a lot of floral notes, so you do have to be a floral lover to enjoy this one. But along with those florals, you also have like zesty notes like some lemon. I believe there's also some fruity notes in here as well, but overall, just a feminine fragrance. That is a really nice addition to the Ellis Brooklyn line. So once again, this is Florist. All right, y'all, and that is it for this clean beauty fragrance video. So I really do hope that you guys found this video helpful, especially if you get like migraines or you're just prone to headaches like me when it comes to fragrances. On a serious note, you guys, just pay attention to what your skin is telling you. If something is not reacting right, if your skin's burning, if you're getting headaches, that definitely does mean something. So, take it easy on your body. Our skin is the biggest organ on our bodies, so we have to treat it good. If you did like today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up before you leave. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. And as usual, take care of yourself. God bless you all. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.